The featured company is a paid client of Proactive Group Holdings, and this recording is disseminated by Proactive on its behalf.
It's a beautiful thing here, Steve, is that they physically want to make sure that their local guys have an access to product that is made locally, that is regenerative, has soil biology, and they're putting their money where their mouth is. They're actually building the facility as we speak.
All right, welcome back inside our Proactive newsroom. And joining me now, literally from the field, is Neil Wiens. He's the CEO of Replenish Nutrients. And Neil, it's good to see you. I know you're busy. Thanks very much for sharing some time with us.
Hey, no worries, Steve.
Yeah, exciting news out from the company signing a U.S. licensing deal with the Farmers Union Enterprise. So tell me a little bit about this group and really what this means for the company.
Yeah, I mean, it's been awesome. These guys came, we were introduced to them here in the summertime. They've had a mantra to get something done. They want to make sure their union has a great fertilizer product. And ultimately, what they are is they're a farmers union that represents almost 70 million acres worth of land. That there's actually all members of this farmers union. They've been around for almost 100 years, I think 95 to be exact. And really, it's one of the biggest cooperatives in the farming industry in North America.
Yeah, 70 million acres of cropland, as you mentioned, Minnesota, Montana, Dakota, South Dakota, Wisconsin. There's a lot of opportunity here for the company.
Oh, massive. And what's the beautiful thing here, Steve, is that they physically want to make sure that their local guys have an access to product that is made locally, that is regenerative, has soil biology, and they're putting their money where their mouth is. They're actually building the facility as we speak, and look to be up and operational by honest to goodness, beginning of summer.
That's a really unique thing about this deal, Neil, is the fact that they're going to make it there. And so maybe you can sort of talk about that part of it and your business model and how that makes so much sense as far as, costs and logistics and all that kind of stuff.
You got it. I think for the last couple of times that we've talked about doing the shift of ensuring that we're a licensing and royalty company, really focusing on our IP, and that's what we have been doing. So this is just key testament to that. These guys understood that a product, it's like anything else. The fertilizer industry is 100% about logistics. If you can go and make stuff that's close by all the farmers, guess what? It makes a good deal where now we've eliminated a bunch of the freight costs that generally come up with these guys, and they can rock and roll.
In the news release, you mentioned it's a transformational step for Replenish Nutrients. Is it just that it's a U.S. deal? It's with who these people are, it's the amount they have, or is it a combination of really everything, Neil?
It's a combination. Obviously, who they are is massive, and where they are is massive. I mean, they're right in the heart of sugar beet and potato land, right in the middle of the Red River Valley, which is probably the most fertile place in North America. So, fertilizer is key, and keeping the soil healthy is key on that side. And, on the other side, it just kind of is a testament to the fact that our IP actually is something. It's not just a bunch of fluff that we're talking about. We're physically make something that works. And, I keep telling you every time we're in there, we sell this stuff. I'm in a field right now, in a hay field, where if you could see it in the back, it would be great. But I'm in the most gorgeous backdrop of Alberta right now, where we're in the foothills of the mountains, and it's just the fall's been great.
And one last question about the farmers union industry. 95 year, they've been around, helping farmers in this particular union. But I would imagine that they talk to a lot of people, and they're a group that can really spread the word of mouth about what you're doing and what the company is up to.
Yeah, that, and they're part of an overall farmers union. So their farmers union is all throughout the U.S. This is just happens to be the 5 member states that end up doing the farmers union enterprises. They're still connected 100% logistically to all the rest of them. So they want to make sure that they have access to the market as we grow, and they'll introduce us to people, and obviously talk about wanting to keep on building more facilities upon need.
All right. Neil, congratulations on this. Exciting times for the company. And I know you're super busy today, but really appreciate you sharing some time with us and filling us in on the details.
Hey, no worries, guys. Enjoy, and have a great fall.
All right. Neil Wiens, the CEO of Replenish Nutrients.
The featured company is a paid client of Proactive Group Holdings, and this recording is disseminated by Proactive on its behalf. It is for informational purposes only and does not constitute investment advice, an offer, or a solicitation to buy or sell any securities. Viewers should conduct their own research and consult a qualified financial advisor before making investment decisions. The views expressed are those of the speaker and do not necessarily reflect those of Proactive Group Holdings, trading as Proactive Investors, or its affiliates. No responsibility is accepted for any loss arising from reliance on the information presented.